Okay, well, thank you for that, and thanks, Grace, for asking the question. We've got a friend of the server on. Ask Yourself wants to ask you something. Actually, I think Ask Yourself. I think you can unmute yourself because you have the verified role.
Oh, okay,
Um,
cool. How are you doing, Doobie
Hi.
and Coach?
I'm
Hi,
doing well.
ask
And for
yourself.
people who don't know, maybe Coach Red Pill doesn't know. Isaac or Ask Yourself runs, I think, one of the largest vegan YouTube channels. It's
Oh,
very,
that
very
that's
good.
that is not true. It is not one of the largest
Okay,
channels by any
it's one
means.
of the
It
largest.
is the
So,
It's
largest.
really
okay,
it's
you gotta
really
you gotta
not,
fake it
but
till you
okay.
make it, Isaac.
Yeah, it's huge. It's gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
bigger than
go.
China.
All right, so Coach, I'm just kind of here to do the only thing I ever do in politics, which is grill AMA guests about animal ethics. So I just ask you some
Grill
questions.
them, grill
Yeah,
them.
as in like kind of like
That that
cross-examine, ask some questions.
no grill like put them on the grill.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad thing though.
No, yeah,
You
okay,
know,
go
just like
ahead.
when
I'm,
you
I'm
when you
happy to
like poke
answer
someone
you.
with some questions, that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I was just, the irony of the word choice that you use, but that's fair.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing what
Yeah,
some people do, which is always very strange to me, which is take offense at the thought of someone grilling them, which I just can't
no,
I can't wrap my head around
no.
that.
I neither can I.
Yeah,
No,
because I
but
mean
you are
I
a vegan and you want to grill me. Isn't that
right
cannibalism? Isn't that against
maybe
veganism?
metaphorically.
Jesus Christ, man,
um, yeah,
you're
well,
quite the vegan, are you? Yes, I'm vegan, but also cannibal.
yes, yeah,
Teasing. Go
metaphorical
ahead.
cannibal, which I don't think is gonna contradict with veganism. So yeah, let me just ask you a few questions, and obviously, the idea here isn't to gotcha. I'm sure you haven't you don't talk about animal ethics, right? So it's probably not a topic you've thought through in detail, but maybe I can get you to think about it a little bit. So first
Sure.
question would be, if the animals who were currently holocausting were replaced with humans, presumably you would say that that would be wrong to support.
That the animals that are being slaughtered for food were replaced by humans, that would be wrong?
I'm just gonna turn your volume up here a little quiet. Yeah, if we were to replace the animals that were currently holocausting with humans, would you consider
Uh-huh.
that situation, that human holocaust, to be wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. And the animal holocaust as it is right now, do you consider that to be wrong?
No, I consider it yummy.
Okay. So my question in that case would be, what is it that's true of animals that, if true of humans, would cause you to say that it is in fact ethical?
They're not humans.
Okay, so what exactly makes someone a human? Are we just talking about genetics there?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So let's say that we slightly modify people. They still have the exact same consciousness, but their genetics are slightly altered. So it's still the exact same minds of everyone currently alive. Their bodies could even look human, but we just changed the genes enough that they, can't interbreed, don't qualify, or whatever. So in
Hmm.
that case, would you say that it's ethical to Holocaust everybody?
Well, see, it's that you keep using the word Holocaust, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
Holocaust has the implication that you're executing people for no reason, right?
No,
But
well,
when
not
we
necessarily. No.
slaughter animals, we're slaughtering them for a very clear reason. We want to eat them.
Okay, so there's two problems with that. So the first is just that what you said is false. Holocaust doesn't imply no reason. But the more important, and the second one is
No,
that you
no
didn't
practical
answer the.
reason. No practical reason. No
Well, I
practical
think I
reason.
think that
Okay.
someone would say that Hitler had reasons, right? But presumably we
Yeah,
just
but I
don't
mean,
agree with those
but like,
reasons.
see,
Like
slaughtering an
you won't look
animal.
at the
Okay,
definition
and
of Holocaust
if
and
you
see
just want to
anything like reasons.
you just keep on talking, or if do your own AMA, man.
Okay.
Like
Well
the whole
just
reason that we're
okay.
slaughtering animals is to eat them. That's a direct, practical reason to do so.
Okay,
Okay,
but I just did
so
you catch
what's the
both of
problem with
my
that?
points there though? Well, I just did you catch both
No,
of my
no,
points?
I look, I'll just tell you right now. I mean, if you want to be vegan, fine, okay? You want to convince me to be a vegan? I ain't gonna do it. I
Well,
love
I'm
my animal protein, and I don't have a problem with the little lambs being slaughtered and eating, a rack of lamb. I'm fine with it.
right, but
Veal too, for
this
that
isn't
matter.
addressing my 2
I
points
don't.
though.
Yeah, it's a see. No, it's a see.
I
I am a human being, okay?
red
I
pill. Can you
evolved
can
to
you repeat my 2 points to
eat.
me? I don't
No,
think you're
I don't
addressing
even
my
know what they
points.
were.
Right. So you're
Okay,
just
what are they?
rambling.
Go ahead.
So okay. So I'm just going to make the points again. So the first, which I really don't care to debate this, it's not important to me. But you're not going to find anything in the definition of Holocaust about, reasons, right? Like a Holocaust is slaughter or destruction on a mass scale. Capital H Holocaust, that's like the Jewish Holocaust or the Nazi Holocaust. Wasn't just Jews killed, obviously. But you're not going to find anything about reasons. So you're trying to disqualify the animal Holocaust as a Holocaust by appealing to something that's not even in the definition. But I don't
You're
even care about
using the
that. That's just one
term.
point.
You're
Let me
using
make
the
the other point.
term. You're
Please,
using the
please,
term.
please.
You're using the
1
term
second. Let me
to
make the other point.
divorce the
1
reason.
second.
No.
Wait,
If
but
you are
that
going to
point
pull
isn't
this
that
into this
important to me.
thing,
That's just a semantic.
yes, it is. If you're addressing it, so I'm going to
Well, I can just
respond
say
to what you
instead of
just said.
Holocaust, let's just replace it with the
Okay, this is
meaning.
boring.
Well,
Because this is dull. This is dull and
Yeah, I
boring.
think.
Okay.
Why don't
This
we?
is. I
Yeah, why
think
don't we
that
just move on
this
from
Right.
there?
Well,
gentleman here,
wait a
ask
sec.
yourself.
Red Pill, I think you're not able to address my critique. I think that I've got you in a
Yeah.
corner
Okay.
and
Fine.
you don't know how to reply.
Sure. Okay.
So
Fine.
there's 2 points
Fine.
being made. So the first
Okay.
is that when you say, Holocaust has reasons in the definition, then try to disqualify the animal
No,
Holocaust as a Holocaust.
I said
You're
that
just trying to avoid letting me make the point. I'm
Holocaust.
trying to get the point across, Red Pill, right? I'm just pointing out that's not in the definition. It is a Holocaust by the definition. But if you don't like the word, we can just replace it with what I mean to say, what I take Holocaust to mean, which is just destruction or slaughter on a mass scale, right? Now, the second and far more important point is that you didn't actually address my question, right? You just started to say it's not a Holocaust. The question that I asked was, what is it that's true of animals that, if true of humans, would cause you to say that it would be ethical to Holocaust them? Or if you want me to replace the word with slaughter them on a mass scale, I can do that.
I answered your question. I said the animals aren't humans.
Right. So then, do you remember my follow-up to that? I'm sorry, I should have said the
Yes,
follow-up and not the initial
you
question.
said, and then you tried to sort of like you tried to say, okay, so where is the line where on the sliding scale, on the gray scale,
That's not
from
quite what I
humans
said.
to animals?
Well, wait 1 second. So let's just clear something up. So I actually said something out of order there. I backed up one question before the question I had you at. So the question
Okay, do I have
had
to
you
keep
at.
on listening to this guy because he's boring?
1 second. The question.
We
He's
can
really boring.
we can sorry Isaac.
Yeah, can you mute
Is
him
that
because
Doobie talking?
he
Yeah,
keeps on
yeah,
he
it's
keeps
me.
Was that
on
Doobie?
like
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was me. Hi.
yeah.
Hey,
I think
can I
This
get a
guy is
last?
dull.
Can I get a
He's
last
dull as
word in
fuck.
here?
Thank you.
Sorry, Isaac. I don't think
No,
he's
no.
interested in continuing
No,
the conversation.
Okay.
just
Well,
mute him because he's dull as
just gonna
fuck.
try to
He
get
just
a
wants to
last
monopolize
word
the conversation, and yeah, he wants the last word. And okay,
Well,
I'll tell you
I
the
think
two
that you're
things
just
he's
not
doing.
replying to the critique, right? So I'm just saying,
Okay,
I
so can I
accidentally,
answer?
once.
Can
Well,
I
let me
answer?
let's be clear about what the critique is. I accidentally backed up one step too far, so I backed up to the initial question, which is what's the difference that makes it ethical to Holocaust one, but not the
Okay,
other.
I'm gonna hang
We
up.
were
And I'm
actually
gonna leave
one
this
question
AMA.
past that. We were
Doobie,
actually one question
control
past that
this
at the
Isaac,
AMA.
I
reductio
think
on your answer to the
Isaac,
question.
I think
Control this AMA.
So,
Control
right.
it. Control
yeah,
it.
Isaac.
Okay.
Sorry, I think we
Because
gotta.
Okay,
because
Red
this
Pill,
guy
I think you
is
have no
is
argument. I think you're
typical
not able to address
vegan
the
and
critique.
communist. Okay, because
I'm
they're
not a
okay.
communist.
Just
Why would you
saying,
think I'm a communist?
they keep on
You
going
can't
on
address the
and
critique.
on and on. And
Hey,
just
Red
so,
Pill,
oh
answer the
God,
question. Do
this
you
is
think
just
it's
so annoying.
ethical?
Okay,
You
I'm
think
gonna
it's
answer
ethical to
both
Holocaust
points
everyone if we
because
altered
the
them
guy
genetically?
is a
Same
fucking
minds,
moron
ethical to Holocaust
who
them?
doesn't want me to answer. He just wants to score points. Okay, and the
Oh,
fact
they
is, at
muted
the
me.
very beginning of the conversation, he said, "I don't want to like, you know."